Alright, what's going on, guys? So today we have a special video. We just got some news dropped about Gladiator, Hulk, and Killmonger. A couple things to note though before we get into this video. This is not confirmed by Kabam. These are technically leaks. They're quite reliable, and if I had to put money on it, I would say that these are true and everything. Just a little disclaimer though, this is not confirmed by Kabam. Data mine though and stuff. But yeah, so let's get into this. So it's for 17.0. This is the update that's coming out on January 31st. And we're going to be talking about Gladiator Hulk in this video, and in the next video we'll break down the other champion that's coming, Killmonger. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. So first, shout out to these people for the images, and huge shout out to, I hope I'm saying your name right, man, Otrix, for making this and everything. And he says right here, any YouTuber or person can use this information, so I appreciate that, man. Jay says, hello, my name is Oitrix, and if you see these values such as 0 or 1 or 2 with these squiggly brackets here, then those are values which are not yet represented in the game files and vastly depends on the character's stats and their rating, etc., health, attack, and damage over time effects. So yeah, guys, when we see these symbols and stuff, that's just... It's not saying, like, if it says, like, if it's this and then it's followed by seconds, it's not saying 2 seconds, it's just that they don't really have the actual numbers because it varies on the champion and everything, the rank and everything. So yeah, just note that it gets a little bit confusing, but I'm trying to make this as clear as possible. So yeah, and just one more thing with the classes. There's nothing in the in-game files that indicates the class, and it's determined by Kabam, so it's not until it's released. This is just his guesses, so he's thinking science for Gladiator Hulk here. That makes sense. I assume it would be science or maybe cosmic, but probably science. So yeah, man, let's get into this. So first, let's just read the champion bio, because, you know, why not? Only Hulk truly knows how he ended up on Sakaar fighting in the arena, but once he entered the arena, he was immediately a crowd favorite. By using his unique blend of savage rage, showmanship, and unstoppable strength to smash through some of the strongest beings in the galaxy, he became their champion. After all, the only thing better than smashing is smashing them while the crowd goes wild. Okay, so smashing. Let's touch on that real quick because if I explain this now, it'll make a lot more sense. If we go down to the bottom of his abilities here, right here. So when Hulk is smashing, that means he goes unstoppable and he gains an attack increase. So just to note that, because when I was reading through this, it was a little confusing, then I read this and then it made more sense. So just keep that in mind, that smashing on Hulk means he goes unstoppable and he gains attack increase. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So let's break down the signature ability first, and I think that the signature ability will really help Hulk, and depending on how it scales, it could be really good for the character. So it's Paulus Verso. It's an interesting name. So once per fight, either when Hulk or his opponent hits a certain health threshold, health remaining, the crowd judges that fighter's performance. If they feel they fought well, they give a thumbs up. If they feel they felt poorly, they give a thumbs down. Each judgment grants Hulk a passive effect. So both of these effects are good, and I think that, like, so if it's a high sig, this number will be higher. So let's say at sig 1, this number is, I don't know, 20% health. You know, that's going to take a while to get your opponent down to 20% health, and so you really would want to get the sig up. So if you get this number to like 80% health, that'd be insane, because like pretty at the start, close to the start of the fight, you could get this signature ability active. I'm pretty sure this only activates once per fight. So yeah, you want to activate it as quickly as you can, or maybe not even, just because if you get the thumbs up, the regen, maybe you'd want to save this to when you didn't have a lot of health, so that could really come in handy with the regen. So yeah, we don't get any numbers, but it's a certain amount of health over a certain amount of seconds. And then if you get a thumbs down, this could be really good, like towards the start of the fight. You can get a big attack increase, and it lasts for the whole fight. So that's sick, man. That's a permanent fury effect basically for the whole fight once you activate this. So that's really cool. But now let's get down into his ability. So this is, guys, his abilities, it's about like with a crowd basically, and exciting the crowd, and exciting the crowd is different things. So let's try to break this down. It's a little bit confusing, but I'll try to make it as clear as possible. So the crowd is out for blood, and it cares little for who spills it. Crowd excitement increases by a certain amount each time either Hulk or his opponent lands a hit. So just landing hits is gonna excite the crowd. So that's one way to do it. The crowd also loves a champion with a certain special flourish. Each time either Hulk or his opponent uses a special attack, crowd excitement increases by a certain amount. So it's probably a lot more than just a regular attack using a special. It's another way to get the crowd excited. However, the crowd bores easily and the crowd excitement falls constantly, falling faster the longer it's been since it was last increased. So the crowd bores easily and the crowd excitement falls constantly again, falling faster the more excited it is. So that makes sense. So it's similar to like Hela's Furies. The more Furies you have, the faster her souls fall off. So that makes sense. So the more excited the crowd is, the faster it's gonna fall. The faster it's gonna get bored basically and fall off. So Hulk is a champion of the people, and he gets worked up as the crowd does passively, increasing his attack by up to a certain amount based on the crowd's excitement. So that's really interesting. So getting the crowd excited makes Hulk hit harder. So that's cool. While the crowd excitement is at 100, so I think this is a base number 100. I don't know if that means like 100% or just 100. I'm not really sure. But when it's at 100, the attack bonus increases by a certain amount. So it's probably a big attack increase once it's at 100. And while it's at 100, all of Hulk's attacks smash. So that means you're going to be unstoppable then. Because if we scroll back down to here, he'll be unstoppable and he'll gain an attack increase. So I'm not sure. I think this is a different. I'm not sure if that's a different attack increase to this one. That'd be interesting because he'd be getting the attack increase from this and from Smash. So that could be a very big attack increase if it works like that. If crowd excitement reaches 100, the crowd works itself into a frenzy, locking crowd excitement down at 100, so it's going to stay at that for a certain amount of time, and then resetting it to a certain amount. So if crowd excitement reaches 0, Hulk becomes enraged at the insult. This locks crowd excitement at 0, and Hulk's next attacks will become unblockable and smash. Then the crowd excitement resets to a certain amount. So that's interesting. If it falls down to 0, Hulk will get enraged. Hulk becomes enraged while under the effect of a cowardly passive damage over time effect. While enraged, Hulk gains a chance the opponent will trigger a special attack. So this is interesting, and instantly regenerate the damage taken, or a percent of the damage taken. So that's interesting, man. With the whole enrage thing, it's a little confusing, but yeah. So if this attack smashes, it gains an additional percent attack, and increases the crowd excitement. So again, like this is a little confusing. Like if this attack smashes, is that talking about when he's enraged? I guess so. And then increases the crowd excitement by hopefully a good amount. And then so yeah, every time Hulk just attacks, he has a percent chance to smash. And additionally, every certain amount of time, Hulk gets angry and triggers smash on his next attack. So it'll be interesting to see like how this actually looks in game and everything. Like when maybe like your smash thing will light up on you for your next attack, and you'll be you'll have a smash, and because you'll be unstoppable. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting, and you'll get the extra attack when you hit them. But yeah, so that's Gladiator Hulk. I hope I explained that well enough. It is a little bit confusing, just the way, yeah, especially with these and everything. But yeah, so let's get into his specials. So special 1 is Shockwave. Hulk smashes his hammer, sending shockwaves to knock his opponent flying. Percent chance to stun for a certain amount of seconds if the crowd excitement is less than a certain amount. So to get this done, you'd want the crowd excitement to be under a certain amount. Okay. For special 2, Hulk unleashes a powerful series of attacks with both weapons. This attack gains attack for each buff active on Hulk or his opponent. So this is interesting. If your opponent has like a lot of buffs, you can get a big attack increase on this. You have a percent chance to stun for a certain amount of time if the crowd excitement is greater than. So this one will be if the crowd excitement is greater than a certain point, you will get the guaranteed stun. So that'll be interesting. So you can have guaranteed stun depending on the crowd excitement. Then the special 3 is Hulk Smash. Of course they named it that. Favorite of the crowd, Hulk uses his axe to throw his opponent to the ground before launching himself into a massive leaping smash. Crowd excitement goes to a certain amount, and if his attack smashes, it gains plus certain attack. So it would be good to, once you have the smash thing lit up, or I guess whenever you know smash is going to trigger on the next attack, this would be a good chance to use a special 3. Because yeah, then you get a big attack increase. I'm not sure if this is a separate attack increase from the smash itself. If so, then these could potentially stack up, and then the L3 could hit really hard. So that could be interesting. So yeah, a really interesting character. When I first read it, I was like, wow, this is really, really weird how it works with the whole crowd excitement thing. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this champion. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm really interested to see if he will be science. I could see him being cosmic. Some people have been saying that. Either way, I don't really care. I don't have a cosmic or a science champ anymore, so I don't really have a preference. I'm not really probably going to go for him as a 5-star. I might throw a shot at him just because he'll be the last champ of the regular featured crystals. But we'll see. Looks like the awakened ability is going to be pretty sweet on him, though. Looks like you're definitely going to want to have him awakened, and maybe a high sig as well, especially if he scales like Void, if you're going to want this to be a very high percent number on the health, so that you can activate, if you can get a thumbs down, activate that Fury right away. Because that'd be pretty sweet. If it lasts for the whole fight, you'll be hitting that much harder. But also the regen could also really save you. I'm interested to see what this regen is going to be. We really need to see the numbers before we can really say if this champion is going to be really good or really bad. And also the unstoppable could be interesting, maybe if on defense. I'm not sure how that'll work, but it'd be interesting to see. Just some ideas. Again, I just want to see the numbers before I say anything concrete, you know. But yeah, guys, that's going to be Gladiator Hulk, broken down his abilities. Let me know what you guys think of this champion. If you guys want to see me break down Killmonger, subscribe, turn on those notifications. That's going to be coming next. Smash that like button if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. Peace out, guys.